Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Laura, for those of you that do not know, and today's video is going to be talking about my most highly anticipated TBR books slash like books that I want to read by the end of the year. I kind of thought to do this video when I was thinking about all these books that I have that I'm super excited to read that I just have not gotten to yet. Some of these have been sitting in my room for quite some time, and some of them I've more recently got, but I'm just really excited about them. So I think I have like 7 or so books to share with you guys. Again, these are all books that I own, so yes, I have highly anticipated books that might not be out yet or that I don't own like physically in my room yet, but these are just some books that I've had sitting in my room that I'm really excited to read, and I want to share them with you, so I'm just gonna get started. The first book I have on my list is Girl Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Blake. This is sort of a newer release. I bought it a little bit ago because I've heard so many people talking about this book and how phenomenal it is, so I really wanted to give it a go. This book follows a girl, I believe her name is Mara. Mara has a twin brother, Owen. They're super close, but Mara also has a best friend named Hannah, and I guess Hannah accuses Owen of raping her, and so that just puts Mara in like the most uncomfortable, and just I can't even imagine being in her position. Like, that just seems like so horrible and heartbreaking, and it's like, what is she gonna do? Like, it's her twin brother who she's been close with her whole life, literally like her twin, and then her best friend. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know how this book is gonna go, but it just sounds so crazy, and I've just heard so many people absolutely rave about this book, and I just need to read it. So this is definitely on my list of books that I want to finish by the end of the year. If you've read this, let me know, because I'm so excited to pick this one up. The next book on my list, you probably could have guessed it, is All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. This is Miss Colleen Hoover's newest release. It came out in July. I actually hauled it in my latest book haul. And this is a book, I believe, about 2 people that are married and just kind of their struggle with marriage life. Obviously, it's a Colleen Hoover book. I'm sure there's going to be some drama and some crazy stuff going on in this story, but so many of you guys have already told me that you absolutely loved this book, and I just haven't gotten around to reading it yet. You guys know I read all of Colleen Hoover's books, no matter the controversy or if people say they hate them. I love to just read all of them and give them a shot, because I do love Colleen Hoover and I think she is worth it. I love her writing, so I'm going to be reading this, and I will probably do a book talk just because so many of you guys have been asking for that. But anywho, I'm super excited to read this one, and I can't wait to let you guys know my feelings about it. The next book I have on my list is The Brightest Stars by Anna Todd, and this is a really exciting one because this book, it doesn't come out until next month, but Anna Todd's publicist, upon seeing my after videos, asked if she could send this to me, and of course I said yes. Like, why would I say no? If you don't know, Anna Todd is the author of After, and if you don't know, After is being turned into a movie, and I've been making videos about that, so I'll have my videos on that linked down below if you're curious, if you haven't seen them yet. But regardless, this is Anna's newest release. It's coming out this fall, and I believe it's about this girl who meets this guy who is in the military, and just kind of their relationship. It's obviously a love story because it's Anna Todd, but I'm super excited about this one, and I'm so happy to have my hands on it early, so this one I'm probably going to be picking up really soon. The next book on my list is kind of different from the rest, as I've already read it, and that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. Now, if you do not know, the movie for this book just came out yesterday on Netflix, and I watched it yesterday, and it was so fantastic. I have read this book, but I read it when it first came out, I don't know, like 3 or 2 years ago, I'm not really sure, but the movie was so good, and I was like, how did I not finish this series? Like, I need to know what happens next. So I'm planning on rereading the first book in the series and then continuing on and reading the last 2 books that I have not read yet. So it's just highly anticipated right now for me because I'm so like into this series after watching the movie yesterday. If you've not watched the movie, I highly recommend it. It was so adorable, and I just absolutely loved it. So I'm really excited to reread this one and go on with the rest of the series. But yeah, it's definitely highly anticipated for me right now. The next book on my list is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and this book is actually also becoming a movie. It's coming out in October, and the trailer came out for this book recently for the film, and I watched it, and it literally like gave me chills down my back. I was like, oh my gosh, like, how have I not read this book yet? I've had this book sitting on my shelf for probably over a year, and I still haven't read it. Like, I need to read it at least before the movie comes out because the trailer looked so fantastic. If you don't know, this book is kind of like a response to the Black Lives Matter movement, as it follows a main character whose friend, her close friend, gets killed and shot by a police officer, and it's kind of like the aftermath of what goes on after that, I believe. And I don't know, it just sounds so incredible, and the trailer just just looked so good. I need to read this book, and I'm gonna do it soon because I'm really excited for this film and I need to read it before the film comes out in October. So yeah, I'll definitely be reading this one soon. I know so many people have absolutely raved about it too, so that makes me want to read it even more, so I'm super excited about this one. The next book on my list is Tell Me No Lies by A.V. Geiger, and this is the follow-up book to Follow Me Back, which is a book that I read last year, and it was so good and gripping and crazy, and it ended in a cliffhanger, and I don't know how I still haven't read this second book. It came out kind of recently, but I still haven't picked it up, and I'm like, how have I not picked up this book? Like, the ending to the last book was so crazy and insane. Like, I don't know how I haven't picked this up, so I definitely need to do it soon. I have a full book talk on the first book in the series, so I'll have that link down below if you haven't seen it, because I don't really want to get into what it's about right now. I don't really have it fresh in my memory. I read it a while ago, but it's basically this crazy kind of like love story, but it's also kind of like a thriller, and it's from Wattpad, and it's just really addictive and great. So I definitely want to finish this book this year as well. And the last book on my highly anticipated TBR is Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This book came out a while ago and I still haven't read it, and I don't know why. I personally love John Green. I know some people have their opinions about his books and they don't like them, but some of you guys may know that Looking for Alaska is one of my favorite books of all time. I absolutely love that book. So the reason I haven't read this so far, I have no idea. Like, why haven't I picked this up? I don't know. I've heard kind of mixed things about it. Some people have absolutely loved it, some people haven't. So I guess I'm just kind of nervous to go in, but I definitely need to read this by the end of the year because I don't want to be like so late on reading this book. Like, I want it to still be relevant when I talk about it. So I definitely want to read this one soon. I'm so excited about it. I absolutely love John Green's writing, so to have a new book from him is just a treat in itself, and I need to pick it up. So really excited about this one. Gonna pick it up soon, hopefully. So those are my most highly anticipated TBR books / books that I want to finish by the end of 2018. I would love to know what you guys have on your list for books that you want to finish by the end of the year. Definitely let me know in a comment down below. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also hit the notification bell down below to get notified whenever I post a new video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!